Hello and welcome to the Walking Birch Show. Today I am at Tender Petals Nagaon Centre for the inauguration of the centre. Tender Petals is a preschool brand which was launched by me in 2013, and we have our centres all across Northeast India and North India. At Tender Petals, we try to give the children the best in their early childhood years through experiential learning, through social emotional development, cognitive language development, fine motors, gross motor, and so much more. And today I'm so happy that we have a center launched at Nagaland, Assam. And in these places, actually, when we have preschools which cater to children in their early childhood years with the right approach, it is really, really important and relevant. And today I have started this new journey with my new franchise partners, and we had a really lovely launch event. In Tender Petals, we have the vision to make every child a happy learner and a happy lifelong learner. And our mission is to provide holistic development to children in their early childhood years, like I said, with a playway approach, with an approach where children are happy to explore and assess the outcomes and develop the 21st century skills of collaboration, communication, critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. Today at the launch of the center, we had a couple of guests who were invited, and they really gave a beautiful insight into child psychology and how NEP 2020 has formalized the preschool concept, the importance of these early childhood years. The government is supporting us, and I feel that small steps like Tender Petals can help in bringing a huge revolution in early childhood education. These results we will see in the next 20 years when these children grow up to be well-rounded individuals. Let me tell you a little about the franchise process of Tender Petals. So when somebody who's interested in opening a preschool gets in touch with us, we have a meeting with them either through Zoom or a physical meeting, and we try to assess why they are opening or planning to open a preschool, and how are they inspired to get into early childhood education. Because I feel that it is very easy to get a franchisee and run a preschool, but the passion which is involved in this work has to be immense in order to do a good job here. So I'm very choosy with my franchise. Tender Petals is like my child, and I would not like to give it out to anyone and everyone. So once we have the meeting and we get to know about their vision, why they want to open an early childhood education center, we go ahead with the rest of the work, which is like signing up of the agreement, and then we get all our logistics from Delhi, because our logistic is based in Delhi. We also start giving them, training and the curriculum that we teach. So they get to understand the concept, they get to understand what is brand Tender Petals all about, and what is our ethos and what is our philosophy. Every preschool has their own philosophy, and we look more into the social emotional development of the children along with all the other developmental skills. And recently we have started the Peace Pedagogy, which is the Peaceful Humans Peace Pedagogy. I've been training people all across the world on this, and when I have started implementing this in Tender Petals, we can see that children are learning a lot about empathy, love, connection, bonding, love with nature, and care for each other, and so much more. Here we are looking at children who are competitive but in a healthy manner. They love each other, they are tolerant, they are respectful, and they are full of etiquettes and good manners. So these are very vital and crucial things which are required to form a solid bedrock in the early childhood years, which will lead to a complete and wholesome adulthood of that individual. So here we are, again, like I said, the franchisee process completes in about 45 to 60 days, and the center is ready for launch. So I will show you some videos of the Tender Petals Nagaon Centre. It is a small center because they have just started with 2 classes, but they are going to expand it and extend to class 1 and 2 as well in the coming years. So I'll be showing you some glimpses of this center. So that is how a franchise works. I wanted to make this video to let my viewers know what we do in Tender Petals and how we give out our franchise. So in the early childhood years, we work a lot on the development of the positive mindset of the child, growth mindset of the child. Our vision is to incorporate learning as a lifelong happy process. It should not become a scary thing. Like, coming to school, I'm scared. It should not be like that. So our methodology is very playway. It is experiential learning, learning by doing, karke. If you tell me how to cook something, I can hear it. But until and unless I take the walk and I actually cook, I will not know how it is going to come out, right? So children also need to do. Nowadays parents want that बच्चे खाली पढ़े बैठ के, they should not do any work. But those are life skills. Children need to know the life skills. Children need to know that when they are playing, अगर थोड़ा सामान निकाल दे उसको, they have to get it back, keep it back properly. So these are things, important things that they need to learn. Socio-emotional learning is very strong in our school. Socio-emotional meaning dealing with your emotions, ability to label your emotions, that I'm feeling sad, why am I feeling sad? If I'm feeling sad, how can I deal with that? So that is all the lessons that are taught together with the academics. We are looking at experiential learning, which NEP 2020 is talking about, meaning, like I already said, learning by doing. So this time we did a carnival in Guwahati. It was a very, very successful carnival which happened with all the Guwahati centers of Tender Petals in Shilpagram. वहाँ पे हम लोग we kept this big, teaching aid का display, where parents came to understand why it is required, and they bought us. They took those teaching aids home. So these are the times when children need to ask questions. Teacher will not tell this is what is going to happen. Children will ask, why is this thing like that? So open-ended questions, lot of storytelling. हम लोग को कैसे, in our early childhood, our grandparents used to tell us stories. Those stories still stay in our mind. Nowadays people are busy. Everybody is with the phone. Even the grandmas doesn't have time nowadays to tell stories to their grandchildren. Everybody is busy. But storytelling is such an important tool in learning. It not only enhances, the ability to think कि इसका बाद ऐसा हुआ. This is how a problem needs to be tackled. This is how we are learning the 21st century skills. But also vocabulary, language development. सारा होता है through storytelling. So these are different activities you see in Tender Petals where children are learning. They are happy learners. We make them lifelong happy learners, and there is no tension in the environment. It is only play and learn. And we have learned that these early years are so important. Now the government also acknowledges. NEP 2020 is a result of that, where they made preschool education into formal education. Now 3 years it is formal education. Why? Because we have understood the significance. Hygiene, personal development, good touch, bad touch, all these things are very important. Kitna incidences ho raha hai in our society. So we do all these activities through our campaigns. We have good touch, bad touch campaign. We have our planting campaign where children love nature, wo animal ko feed karta hai. So different activities will be there. And this is about our curriculum. This is about Tender Petals. And I want to congratulate in a big way Ms. Anshu, who has taken this initiative. She has been with the grown-ups. She was a professor, and she took up this step of embracing children in the early childhood years. So we should give her a big round of applause, because I'm also congratulating her and encourage her to do this work, because I feel it is really a very noble initiative that she has taken. And I would also like to say thank you to Anita, who has been helping. She's been a very close friend of mine since a long time. Next month, the Tender Petals Shamator Nagaland Centre will be launched as well. So I plan to be there and be a part of the grand launch event there as well. So until next week, see you, take care, bye-bye.